Hey everybody, welcome back to theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Again, it's theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Going to be doing some videos this week on satellite sites and just different ways, different outside of the box thinking when it comes to setting up your own clinical research business. The more I'm involved in this industry, now I'm going on over 10 years, the more strategies I'm starting to see and the more different ways that research clinics are adapting or expanding / growing their businesses through just creative methods like partnering with different doctors and having satellite sites versus having separate standalone sites, all that stuff. So I will talk about that in my next video, right? So just like a little sneak peek preview. Today I'm getting back to someone's question, and you can email me, Dan at theclinicaltrialsguru.com. You can also call or text me, 949-415-6256, or follow me on all the social networks right underneath here. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see it here. Right? So today's question is, what are the responsibilities of your secretary / receptionist? So there's actually 3 questions. So this one, it's simple. I mean, she or he is the front desk person. They're there to greet patients. They're there to have them fill out the patient information sheets when they come in, asking for age, date of birth, all that kind of stuff. At a lot of the clinics, the receptionist and secretary also doubles as the receptionist and secretary for the private practice of the office. So you've got to instruct them, especially the new ones in a busy private practice, that hey, we're going to have some patients coming in for research and they don't need to wait in line with all the other patients. They're to be sent straight back to the research department. A lot of times the new receptionist won't know that there actually is a research department, especially in a big private practice. So they might have the research patients wait with the other private practice patients when that typically shouldn't be done. The research patients should not have to wait much at all. Our job is to make their lives easier and give them a good experience when it comes to doing clinical research. So at my clinics, research patients get priority. They get sent right through to the office with a minimal waiting time. Then they're also there to greet monitors. So when a monitor shows up or an auditor shows up, I mean, who knows who may show up at your site, they let the research staff know. I mean, simple things, right? You can get more creative when you have a receptionist that's also a medical assistant. I know at a lot of clinics they have MAs that are also doing billing, and they're also doing front desks type of stuff, clerical stuff. So you can have them do vital signs and EKGs if they are medical assistants. You can have them drawing blood and processing labs if there's enough staff. Or if they have the time to do that, right? So you'd have to work those logistics out internally, but I also have them do that. Another thing, sometimes when the coordinators are really busy, the receptionist can actually call patients to remind them of their appointments for the clinical research studies, or email them reminders of their appointments, okay? Second question, how is your appointment book organized? Who's responsible? So, okay, we use a Google Calendar and we de-identify the patient info. So it's just initials and ID number, or sometimes just ID number. And all the researchers share that calendar so they can see what time a patient's coming and for what study they're coming for and for what visit that is, okay? Private practice usually use their own software, like Practice Fusion is one. We don't use that for research. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can incorporate that into your existing software if you already have that. But we use just simple. Also, I know some sites that just use Excel spreadsheets. Right? So it really depends on how many staff you have there. I would say Google Calendar is probably a good bet, or Outlook Calendar, just one of those shared group calendars. All right. Last one. Do you know the best app or place to get the latest news on clinical research? So the latest news on research, meaning like breaking news or just things making headlines, I would go to Fierce Biotech. That's F-I-E-R-C-E. It's not spelled like the word fierce. I think it's someone's last name. and they have a bunch of different verticals for their publications. Like they have a Fierce CRO, Fierce Biotech. I would go to those two, Fierce CRO and Fierce Biotech. I think they have a Fierce Pharma, I'm not sure. Fierce CRO and Fierce Biotech I know for sure. Then they have other verticals in other industries, but for our purposes, I would go to those two, alright? Thank you for watching. Thanks for asking questions. Keep them coming. Dan from theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Take care.